Greetings, everybody. Come on back to the Crypto Blitz where you can get all your crypto needs met. I am Ripple Van Winkle, and I am here to host you today. I hope today is going swimmingly for all of you. This was our success. This is Friday. Hey, it's Saturday. Today would have been perfect if it had been a payday on Friday. You know what's coming next week, though? A good old paycheck. On Saturday, go see a minor league baseball game. It's all right, but I hope you have some incredible plans for the weekend. That way I can get very hot. I don't mind. However, visit the casino on Sunday morning. Listen up. Sure enough, I got 175 free spins instead of 150. My deadline is Sunday at 7 in the morning. If my theory is correct, all you have to do is visit the machine and download the promo code. Therefore, my plan is to get up at 5:30 and head to the casino at 6:30. Into your account prior to its expiration at 7 a.m. And you're good. To go, I prefer to be at the casino early so that we may lounge around 4 or 5 hours. Wow. Plus, we still have the entire day ahead of us when we get on the road and go out. That is my current state of mind. My plans are those. However, watch this video. Are you optimistic about the market? Do you have a bearish outlook? It appears like the next Bitcoin surge up is about to come. Are you prepared? We appear to have obtained several crucial stages. We may be aiming at the Bitcoin market. Relax, I've got this. Son Justin, he's putting his money on his coin, a token generator based on Tron. In this respect, he is mimicking Solana. David Schwartz will be correcting some folks and we will listen to him. I've been spreading some false information. Next, Stuart Alderoty will weigh in on the Ripple vs. CC action, including his thoughts on its future and the potential outcomes of any appeals. Now that we've established that, let's dive into a Bitcoin. 58,458,000 have gained 63% in the last day. At 2,616, Ethereum comes in first. The decrease is 0.86%. While XRP has fallen slightly, USDT and USDTC have returned to their dollar pegs. We may attempt to make that push at 66 cents and 56 cents, and 56 cents attempting to return to 57 cents. The total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is $2 trillion. That's right, my friend Jeffrey, XRP 6 billion. Hi there, has Velo found a buyer? The fact that I pulled listed Velo yesterday, which is massive, means that I'm almost ready to make a move here. First, let's check the cost. We did saw a small pump, that much is clear. Doing what we did, sure thing, I think we were ahead by over 20 points at one point. Let's say we hit close to .013 - not bad at all. And we're still up around 8 points. Listen, Velo is a long-term play in my opinion. Every cryptocurrency I invest in is with the long term in mind. Rather than fret over whether or not to purchase it now and sell it tomorrow, I will wait until 2025 to see how the bull run for alternative coins plays out. Velo has the potential to be a 20 to 30x easy winner in my opinion. We witnessed its movement a few months ago, so it's true that they do. Suddenly, it jumped from 1 penny to nearly 3 coins. In my opinion, Velo will see the arrival of a significant exchange listing, such to Binance either at the end of this year or the beginning of next. Using his token generator based on Tron, Justinson wagers on meme coins. The article claims that meme currencies have emerged as a formidable foe to the current crypto bull run. In every bull run, they play a role. Frankly, Justinson, I'm amazed that no legal action has been taken against you and that you're still alive. To compete with Solana's pump, he developed a new platform. Basically, he's mimicking Solana's meme coin strategy, where Solana's price skyrocketed due to the widespread production of meme coins. He's also engaged in this activity. To all appearances, it is on the Tron network. What will happen next then? People, Tron is about to witness the introduction of meme currency. It appears that the motif of these memes is cats and dogs, so I expect there will be more of that. After that, we'll move on to doing it via radio. It is my intention that this clip be included. Imagine the SEC files an appeal. Take note. Listen, the SEC should just put this issue behind them if it were acting rationally. Here we go again with the court's ruling that nobody lost anything or was harmed in this instance. No accusations of deceit have been made. This case does not contribute to the SEC's primary objective. When it comes to cryptocurrency, though, everyone knows that the SEC has demonstrated that it is irrational. The court that heard our case even said the SEC was being dishonest and using strategies in litigation instead of just applying the law. Accordingly, it would not surprise me if the SEC files an appeal nonetheless. There are a few points I will mention. First and foremost, I believe it is critical for people to recognize and comprehend this. The XRP token is not a security, and neither is the secondary market for exchanging XRP. That remains the case regardless of whether the SEC files an appeal. It is the law of the nation. Please, everyone, pay attention to that. Another thing I'd like people to think about is whether or not they appeal. I really hope they don't, but even if they are rational actors, they shouldn't. Statistically, lower courts are reversed less than 10% of the time by the Court of Appeals. In this case, will move to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit, where this will be heard. The fact that Judge Torres gave each issue in this case her full attention gives us great confidence that any appeal would be able to survive an SEC review. That being said, as an experienced lawyer and not Ripple's chief legal officer, I would advise the SEC against appealing. Right from the start, this case was an overreach. They're very bad at it. Listen, I'm telling the SEC to return to its original job of safeguarding market investors and stop wasting time and resources on cases where the market and investors are unharmed apart from the damage you cause by bringing the lawsuit. Also, the Supreme Court is not someone the SEC wants to deal with, even on my best day, is the Supreme Court. The validity of a token as a security is debatable, but I don't think their theories have much of a chance of succeeding. An ecosystem is not encapsulated by a token. In the end, the Supreme Court will reject all of those arguments that have been put forth to enlarge the securities legislation, and courts of appeals will continue to reject them. Would you challenge a $125 million check if it came right from Stuart's mouth? He absolutely nailed it. Obviously, I'm not going to. It is among the largest settlements in history. If you hand up $125 million, I promise I won't contact you again. I'll part with $125 million. It's likely that we will never communicate again. Guys, they're not trying to win this battle. They float about sparkling as if they had triumphed. No one would file an appeal if they didn't believe they had won. They aren't exactly going broke. That's $125 million for them. Just $125 million. You also heard their theory, as Stuart put it. Then there was Charles Gasparino, who was completely confused and flapping his large lips the whole time. Was that interview heard by anybody else? About 45 seconds passed while I attempted to decipher his thoughts. To this day, he considers XRP to be a security. Throughout it all, he thought the judge was mistaken. Classifying XRP as a security is the only way to appease those who persist in believing that it is a security. However, as we learned from Stuart and Brad, XRP is not and will not be a security. I have been saying this for a while. This litigation is over. All we have to do is wait for the check to be cut. Everything is finished when the check is cut. Bada beam, bada boom. He was under the impression that Bitcoin was poised to experience a price surge. We entered his zone of safety. According to him, we may be planning to halt our ascent and instead attempt a brief squeeze up to 63,000. Listen, when we consider the prices, 63,000 isn't a lot from where we are. I see your point, however, it is an improvement. I think it's a good step. Our goal is for cryptocurrency prices to rise. Its collapse would be devastating to us. 63, and then we can observe the subsequent events. You have not changed your Bitcoin objective. The rapid moonshot and explosive upward movement where we're getting starts at 74,000, and that's when the fun starts. To my acquisition of 1.7 Bitcoin at 57,000 today, I intend to enter the 80,000, 90,000 range and utilize Gary Cadone. In a year, make fun of me. Well, I was going to make fun of him, you know. Check out these crimson candles. He purchased the base, and now it will rise again. 3 or 4 times a year from now, he will still not even. I predict that we will reach 100,000 by year's end, if not sooner. A lot of people are starting to realize what's happening and where this is headed right now.